Now, the leader of the French National Front Party, Marine Le Pen, could soon lose her EU parliamentary immunity over images she tweeted of killings carried out by Islamic State back in 2015, which could mean she could face prosecution. European lawmakers voted overwhelmingly in favour of removing her privilege on Tuesday. Well, back in 2015, a French journalist did compare Le Pen's ideas to that of Islamic State's. In response, Le Pen posted 3 graphic images of ISIL with the caption saying, "This is ISIL." But only now has her tweet caused uproar with EU officials. Well, RT got comment from the Secretary-General of an EU organisation which Le Pen is the co-president of.
It's the poor way of EU globalists and an easy hypocritical excuse to target Marine Le Pen. It's the same manoeuvre used against Brexit and Trump. The people are not blind anymore. We are confident she'd win any potential trial in this case, if that ever happens.
Well, a second round of voting on Le Pen's immunity could take place this week. It would require a unanimous decision by EU parliamentarians for her privilege to be revoked. And the French National Front leader has lost her immunity before. Back in 2013, she compared Muslims praying outside a building to a Nazi occupation. But in December of 2015, the charges were dropped under the Free Speech Act. My colleague Yunan Anil discussed the issue with the Chief Executive of the Ramadan Foundation, Mohammed Shafiq, and also political commentator Graham Moore.
The tweets were posted back in 2015. We've got the French presidential elections in under 2 months. The timing is suspicious here. Is this a game of politics at play?
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think there are games being played by certain individuals in France. What do we know? We know that she's going to come first in the presidential first round. We know that Macron, for example, the centrist, or possibly Francis Fillon will join her in the second round. And then in the second round, she's going to get defeated. So I don't think you can make, these sort of cases will make much difference to the percentages that she will get.
When it is politically expedient for them, that all of a sudden it's an issue. That's the side of this that people have and to be fair, the public are not stupid, and they're actually doing themselves more harm.
Marine Le Pen had no regard for the life and the sacrifice of James Foley, the American who was brutally killed by ISIS. She had no regard for his family, and she tweeted the beheading, the actual video of his beheading, and she expects that people will just sit and tolerate that. And I think it's unacceptable for a parliamentarian who aspires to be the president of France.
Well, I think there's another comparison to make with the Le Pen situation, which is, recently they've now said they're going to ban speeches that criticise the European Union within the Parliament, and they're going to erase those speeches. You can see that they are propagandising the whole situation, inciting racial hatred. They were truthful. And if they're honest and they're truthful, I don't see the issue. And what are these people trying to do? They was in 2015. It's fairly obvious that this is the European Union trying to stop Le Pen becoming president because they know they're going to disintegrate.
Actually, Ewan, it's not just a tweet. If it was just a tweet, I think we could all live with that. It was the actual video, the video of the beheading of James Foley, a victim of ISIS. And if Marine Le Pen and her Front National say that they want to fight terrorism and they want to take on ISIS, then what the hell is she doing?